a tinkle too, and we both say hello.
Hello and welcome to Locking Down with Isabella Jane and Rosie. So I'm the Isabella Jane part of that name, and I'll be bringing Rosie out just in a second. For those of you who are watching, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully this is going to be a weekly thing for the little ones stuck at home. I know at the moment it is so hard. We can't go to school, we can't go to the park, we can't go play with our friends, and I think a lot of us are having birthdays at home. My sister actually celebrated her birthday at home, and it turned out to be one of the best birthdays that she's ever had, because I think everyone is putting in a little bit more effort this time around because life is a little bit strange. So for those of you who are watching on any platform, we've got a live comment section that I can read and see during the show. So if you've got any questions, any requests, anything you'd like to know, let me know and we can chat about it, of course. So we're going to kind of see how the show goes today. This is my first time on this platform having my own show, so I'm very excited. I'm a little bit nervous. So you guys watching, be kind, because that's what the world needs right now. We need a little bit more kindness. So I'm going to bring out my best buddy, Rosie. She's a little puppet and she's a little bit shy, but she's been helping me through this lockdown. So I want to know who's been helping you during your lockdown. So I'm bringing Rosie out.
Oh, Dana, what's this whole thing? What are we doing?
Well, Rosie, we are on ibm.tv.
Oh, thank you for having us.
Yeah, thank you very much for having us. And Rosie, this is going to be our own show.
Dana, this is a dream come true. I've always wanted to have my own show.
So have I. You know, Rosie, we've been putting out those weekly episodes about going all around the world, fairy tales, Bible stories on Sunday. But I think this is quite special.
Why is this one special?
Well, this is all happening live, so everyone can see you right now.
That's scary. So we can't go back and change anything.
No, we can't.
So I have to say only nice things.
Well, you must be authentic.
That this is live.
Exactly, and these people want to get to know you, Rosie.
They do?
Yeah, they do.
Oh, well, I'm Rosie. I don't know how old I am because my label says made in China, but it doesn't have a date.
So Rosie doesn't know how old she is, but you're quite a character, aren't you?
Well, I know that's for certain. I don't need a ladle to tell me that I've got a great character, you know?
I know, Rosie. I think you are great.
I see a comment here saying, Rosie made in China. Yes, just like the coronavirus.
Rosie, no, you see, we're live now. We can't take that one back.
But that's common knowledge.
But you shouldn't say things like that.
Not everyone knows it was made there. That I've got something to say about China. It's beautiful.
It is beautiful there.
We went to China. I've also been to Japan. It's beautiful there too. And Nashville is so nice. And London.
Rosie, you've been to many, many places.
Well, I have. And what about you watching? If you've been to any interesting places, you must let us know. I would love to know where you've gone, especially now that we can't travel. That makes me sad.
Well, Rosie, and everyone watching, remember we can't travel, not because we're being punished, but we're trying to protect everyone around us.
Is that why we wear masks?
That is why we wear masks. We're trying to protect our friends and our family.
We're basically like superheroes.
We are just like superheroes. You know what masks really are?
What?
They are like our capes. So instead of wearing capes like superheroes, we're wearing masks.
Oh, I see someone over here has gone to the Philippines too. I've never been to the Philippines. And someone there says China. Wow, Richard went to China.
Well, he says that it was amazing there. He's right. Your home, while your birthplace, is a beautiful, beautiful place.
Why do you say birthplace?
Because your home is here in South Africa. So for those of you watching, we are all the way at the bottom of the globe in South Africa.
We've got lions and elephants and hyenas and taxis.
Yes, we've also got taxis.
Oh, I don't like the taxis.
I don't think many people like the taxis.
It's not the same as the taxis in the movies. You know, the nice yellow cabs?
I know, I wish we had nice yellow cabs and be like, oh, taxi.
We can't do that. We have to, it's just not the same. It's not the same. You can't really explain it to people who aren't from here.
No.
But South Africa is beautiful. You know that we are on day 59 of lockdown.
Yeah, we haven't been able to leave our homes for nearly 60 days. I just want a cup of coffee.
Oh, you can make coffee.
It's not the same, Rosie.
Well, it's coffee, Della.
It's not the same, Rosie. You don't understand.
It's coffee.
It's fine. We're gonna leave that, Rosie. I see a comment there, Rosie, saying, "What is your favorite place to travel to?"
I don't know. I think anywhere. I like to go anywhere.
That actually reminds me. You were saying that you're quite sad that you can't travel, and I'm sure those of you who are watching, who are a bit of like travel junkies or those who would love to travel in the future, it is quite sad that we can't travel at the moment. I know it breaks my heart because I love going to new places, especially in my own country, and our lockdown is quite severe. We can't even cross borders.
Yeah, we can't even go to Cape Town.
Yeah, we're in Johannesburg.
Which is nice too.
Exactly, and I see day 60 of lockdown as a party. You know what it is a party, in our own ways, and that's kind of my point of my little story. You can go anywhere with your imagination.
That is true, isn't it?
It really is. And if you are in lockdown alone, or if you're not with your friends, you have an amazing mind that can come up with amazing stories. And
I really like imagining where I can go, like Russia. I can imagine to go to Russia, you know. What's in Russia?
Russian things.
Russian things. I want to go see Russian things in Russia.
Well, you can do that with your imagination. And everyone who's watching, I challenge you in this lockdown, wherever you are in the world, try and imagine going somewhere.
Can we do that now?
Well, where would you want to go, Rosie?
Well, I am craving Italian food.
How about we go and see Torre Pendente di Pisa, which means the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
Yeah, let's go to Italy. Check this out, everyone.
Rosie is my puppet pal. Her hair is straight and yellow.
I wear a dress that's pink on hue,
And we both say hello.
Hey guys, thanks for joining us. My name is Isabella Jane. This is my best buddy.
I'm Rosie.
Well, for someone who's quite pink, you seem quite blue, Rosie. What's wrong?
Well, I'm sad today.
Why?
Well, with everything going on in the world, I can't go outside. And I really want to see things.
Rosie, did you know that you can go anywhere in the world just with your imagination?
Really? Oh, Rosie, it's gonna fall on us!
No, remember, this is our imagination. You can't get hurt.
Oh. Well, then this is silly. You've got to lean. Lean, Della, lean.
Rosie, we're in Italy.
Italy? I love Italy.
Have you been?
No.
Why do you love Italy?
Spaghetti and pizza pizza, all the best food.
And of course, Rosie, the Leaning Tower of Pisa.
The Leaning Tower of what now?
Pisa.
Pizza.
Torre Pendente di Pisa, which is the Leaning Tower of Pisa in Italian.
Torre Tendente, the pizza.
Not pizza, Pisa.
Pizza. On Earth. Why is this thing leaning anyway?
Well, Rosie, when it was built a long time ago, it was built on a soft foundation.
Which proves why you should always build on a firm foundation. So how long ago was it built?
A very long time ago. It started in 1173 and finished in 1372.
1176, Rosie, what? Listen properly. 1173 and... No, hold on.
Rosie, you know, this is like a World Heritage Site. This is a really cool thing to go and see.
No, I think it's amazing, but where are all the people?
Well, Rosie, just like us, we're staying at home to prevent the spread of the coronavirus. In Italy, they're doing the same thing.
Oh, you know, I've heard so much about big gatherings and singing and cooking in the Italian culture. So, what are they all doing now?
Well, you know what? I found this really cool video of Italy during their lockdown. So let's take a look.
Wow, listen to them singing. I want to sing in Italian too. Oh, mio gattino caro, mi piace bello, fondo e porta rossa, a campera, l'anello, sì, ci va di andare, e se l'ama si attorno, andressa al ponte vecchio, n'apertuta mia nonna. Wow! I love learning about Italy and the Torre Pendente, the pizza. Wow! Torre Pendente, the pizza.
Rosie, you're still not getting it right. Torre Pendente di Pisa. Pisa.
Pizza on Earth.
That's still not it. Well, I see we're still getting some really cool comments. I see that Adriano loves Italy.
Oh, I love Italy too. Let us know, have you been there in real life and what was it like?
That's a very good question, Rosie.
Did you see the Torre Tendente, the pizza?
And also, I see that Frank is watching and he says it's a great educational video.
Well, I think it is. I learned a lot in that.
I did too.
Well, hello, Frank. It's so nice that you're watching. You know that Frank has been my friend for quite a while now.
Well, he has, hasn't he?
But I've never met him. He lives all the way in America. But he connected with us on Facebook and now we're friends, which I really love. So those of you who are on Facebook, make sure that you connect with us and we can always chat and you can see all our cool videos. And yeah, we're going to stay in touch.
especially in a crazy time like now.
I see Kaylee says, hello! Thank you for watching.
Yeah, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. I want to know from you, how are you keeping busy in this crazy, crazy time? Kids, how's school going? I know it's tough. A lot of things are online at the moment.
Yeah, sure. That must be hard. But well done for those of you who are really working hard. I admire you.
So do I. So let us know, what programs are you watching? Are you watching IBM? Because you should be. It's a fantastic show. And what books are you reading?
Della, we're reading very cool books, aren't we?
We are. We're reading a lot of fairy tales at the moment.
I love fairy tales. Let us know what your favourite fairy tale is.
Yeah, please do. In fact, just the other day, we finished Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs.
Oh, yeah. So join us in that amazing journey in an enchanted forest.
You must punt at the end of this Ali's program tonight at 9 o'clock, chatting with Mutz and.
I think we're having a few technical difficulties.
Well, everyone's using the internet, Della, because, you know, we're all on lockdown and everyone's kind of binging stuff on Netflix.
Yeah, I know I've been quite guilty of that.
Yeah, I think, guys, let us know what you are watching. And Frank says that there's no sound, but at least we still love you. They still love us.
Thank you. I was a little bit worried that I would lose all my fans because the sound wasn't on.
That's just being dramatic, Della.
But I really appreciate you guys watching. In fact, next up, we've got a really, really cool duo. We've got Tam and Nathan coming on.
What are they going to do?
Kids, they're going to doodle things. So get your crayons, get your coloring in books, get your papers, get your pencils, and get ready for a fantastic show after us.
Yeah, well, Della, let's talk a little bit more about traveling, because you know I wanna go somewhere.
But Rosie, you can't.
That I want to go.
But the borders are closed, Rosie.
Why?
Well, we've been talking about this. It's the coronavirus.
But why does the coronavirus stop us from traveling?
It stops us from traveling, Rosie, because then we can spread it.
Oh.
And we don't want to spread it.
Oh.
And that's, you know, for those of you who are watching, who maybe are a little bit confused, the whole point is to protect those around us. That is why it's so important to wear a mask.
But you can talk weirdly. No, why am I talking weirdly?
It happens. Wear a mask. When you sneeze, Rosie, what are we meant to do?
We should use our elbows.
Yes, so when you sneeze into your elbow. Don't just sneeze everywhere. Make sure you wash your hands as often as you can, and not just a quick little wash with soap and water. Make sure you do it for at least 20 seconds.
So you should come up with a song.
I know a song that's 20 seconds.
What?
Rosie is my puppet pal. Her hair is straight and yellow. She wears a dress that's pink of hue.
And we all say hello. That's a song that everyone can sing.
Exactly. I'm just seeing if we're able to play a quick video, if we can play the fairy tale for you. I see that someone over here, Yolanda, says that they are watching MasterChef Junior. So I am expecting a full 3-course meal from you all when this is all over.
Definitely. And yes, Frank, trying to be safe is perfect. Just remember the golden rules. Wear a mask, try avoid going out, social distance, sneeze into your elbow, and wash your hands.
Exactly. I think we're going to jump back to that fairy tale and see if it works. So stay tuned. This is Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs.
Rosie is my puppet pal. Her hair is straight and yellow.
Are we be confused?
And we both say hello.
Hey guys, thanks for watching. My name is Isabella Jane.
And I am Rosie, and we love fairy tales and Disney and stories.
Yeah, we do. And in fact, today, Rosie, we're going to be looking at one of my personal favorites. It's a classic Disney tale. I think our oldest Disney princess that we've got. Her name is Snow White.
That looks exciting.
It is. This movie came out in 1937.
That's super old.
So she's part of our Disney classic princesses. I think some of the best Disney princesses of our time or the time before us.
Long before us.
And it starts like every good story should. Once upon a time.
Where does once upon a time come from?
Once upon a time actually has been used since around 1380. It's been used in all storytelling since then, and really it means a long time ago.
Okay. So how does this start?
It starts with our princess, Snow White. But she's in rags and she's cleaning.
Why is she cleaning?
Well, because she's got a wicked stepmother.
Like every good Disney story has, doesn't it? Always a wicked stepmother.
Yeah, it does mostly have a wicked stepmother. So this wicked stepmother hated how beautiful Snow White was. In fact, she had a mirror. And every day she would say, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" And the mirror would say, "My dear queen, you are the fairest of them all."
And was she?
Well, she was very beautiful. But, Rosie, you know what's on the inside starts to show on the outside. As the story continues, we're going to see how ugly she really becomes.
Okay.
Rosie, as Snow White grew older, she became more and more beautiful.
What did the ugly stepmother do?
Well, one day, she asked her mirror, "Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all?" And the mirror said, "You, my queen, are fair, it's true, but there is one fairer than you." And guess who that was?
Snow White.
Yeah, it was. So the queen, she came up with this elaborate plan to get rid of Snow White. She would send a huntsman to get rid of her, and all was going to be well for the queen. But the huntsman, he was too compassionate, and he told Snow White, "Run away."
Okay.
And Snow White found a little cottage. In that cottage, there were 7 dwarfs.
That's where they come from.
Yep, they were in that cottage in the woods. And Rosie, I'm going to see if you can remember their names. And you watching, try and memorize their names. Okay, Doc, Grumpy, Happy, Sleepy, Sneezy, Bashful, and Dopey. Imagine Rosie being called by our characteristics as our names.
What do you think I would be?
I think you would stay as Rosie because you are quite Rosie.
That's very sweet. So it's Grumpy and I don't remember anyone else.
So these dwarfs loved Snow White. They all became very, very good friends. And one day, Rosie, the dwarfs were out working and an old witch came to find Snow White to give her an apple that was poisonous. But do you know who that witch really, really was?
It was the ugly stepmother.
Yeah, it was. She was a witch and she came with this poisoned apple and she said, "Oh, you must eat this beautiful apple. It's mine and you must eat it."
So basically, you must never accept an apple. Don't eat apples.
Now, apples are very, very good for you. But if a witch comes to you to give it to you, I might reconsider that.
So don't take apples from your gran.
Rosie, no, grands aren't witches. That's not very nice to say. Apples are very good for you.
Okay. Eat your apples as long as they're not poisonous from a witch.
So Rosie, Snow White ate this apple, and it sent her into a deep sleep.
Oh no!
Oh yes. And the dwarfs found her like this, and they were heartbroken, thinking that she was dead. And they thought, she's far too beautiful for us to bury. So they put her in a beautiful glass case so that her beauty could still be seen.
That's kind of gross.
One day, a prince, Snow White's one true love, was riding in the forest, and he saw this woman and he knew exactly who she was. It was Snow White. So he opened the glass case and he gave her true love's kiss.
True love's kiss? That's disgusting to a stranger. That's how Corona spreads.
Rosie, no, this is one of the greatest love stories of all time. And then they ran off together and they lived happily ever after. Did you know that one of my favorite songs comes from Snow White?
Does it really? Can we sing it?
Someday my prince will come. Someday I'll find my love, and how thrilling that moment will be when the prince of my dreams comes to me.
He'll whisper, I love you,
And steal a kiss or two, though he's far away. I'll find my love someday.
someday when my dreams come true. Oh, how fun was that?
I love that story. I see that Ash and Chris are watching Pokemon.
Oh, I haven't watched Pokemon.
I think you should.
I think I look like a Pokemon. I could be a Pokemon, couldn't I?
I think you can be anything that you like.
As long as I put my imagination to it. And Turanda, lots of love to you too.
Guys, thank you so much for watching. We've gotten such cool engagement here on the side with all the comments. I've seen all of them. I would love to respond to all of them. I hope everyone who's watching, I've acknowledged you. Thank you so much for tuning in. A massive shout out to IBM for having us. Yes, and kids, stay tuned for Nathan and Tam next with doodling. And in fact, Rosie, this evening, my sister has a show.
Yes, later on at 9 p.m. that is our time, that 3 p.m. EST time, she has a show.
Yeah, so head on over to watch Alexandra May later. But kids, stay tuned. We've got a really cool show for you coming up next. Remember, wash your hands, wear a mask, and social distance. And
Yeah, I think that's it.
cough into your elbow. So everyone stay so safe.
Thank you for having us, and we'll see you same place, same time next week.